So it's a bit fresh this morning. A few people scraping ice off. It's what time is it? It's 7:30, so it's still a bit early. Just doing a little few miles before I start work. Still working from home and will be for the foreseeable future. So good point about that. I'm up early and go out on the bike for an hour before I start working my desk at 9. Having said that, I have done half hour's work already. I didn't actually look at the forecast last night, so I wasn't expecting it to be frosty this morning. I had half a plan to be out an hour ago, but probably might have been well fresh if I'd have done that. Fresh. So coming up, I'm going to drop in some footage, got a little unboxing for you. I got Black Friday last Friday, the Friday before Black Friday week now, isn't it, or even Black Friday month. So I've splashed out. It's the deal of the century, so I got myself a new GoPro 9. So coming up, I'm going to unbox it for you, drop it into the video, and then you can come back and join me in a few minutes. So let's see what we've got. Can you see what it is yet? Got a GoPro. Got a GoPro Black Friday special bundle. So, what have we got? We open that. First off, we've got a GoPro case. Inside the case, ooh, we've got a handle, floaty handle. That'll float if we drop it in water. That will stop it sinking. We've got 2 batteries. We've got a magnetic clip. This side is a magnet. That side's quite a strong clamp, so it can clamp onto something. Could have the GoPro on there, or could attach it with a magnet to something metal. Got a mount to slide into there. 2 screws. We've got another mount, 2 mounts. And we've got a curved self-adhesive mount. That's a helmet mount. And in here we have a nice shiny new GoPro 9. So take the covers off the lens. We've got a screen on the front, ideal for vlogs, and a screen on the back. In here we've got a charging lead, takes a USB-C. And there, oh, I've got nothing. So this doubles up as a handy little travel case. And here we've got the all-important memory card. The all-important GoPro stickers. And a quick set of diagrams of how to get it all set up quick. Subscription. And the inevitable stuff that you throw away, manual stuff. Nothing else left in the box. So I should put it on charge, get it all set up, and tomorrow, filming day. So I've treated myself, deal of a century, loads of money off. Main difference between an old camera, I've now got a screen on the front of the camera, so when I'm filming myself as I am now, I can actually see what I'm recording. So I'm not be chopping my chin off or chopping my head off like I was a little bit inclined to do. So it will make life a little bit easier in that respect. And we've got a longer battery life. It's about 25-30% longer. It did zap the batteries somewhat. So here's something interesting. I rediscovered this last week. I always knew there was a really big old oak tree just here. That one there. But I didn't realise just how old. So in Grantham, we've got the headquarters of the Woodland Trust, which is a bit like, I suppose like the National Trust, but the trees. And they've helped out with this tree in terms of looking after it. It's got this little fence all around it, and it's kind of protected just here. But it is Grantham's oldest tree. And it's 500 years old. So I knew it had been here a long time, but didn't know that. When I was a kid, I used to play on it. Just down the road here is where my grandma and granddad used to live. We came to Grantham when I was 3 years old. And just check there's nothing coming. And my granddad used to live, Grandad Bert used to live in that house on the end just there. And somewhere there's a photograph of me in my shorts, in my shirt and tie, about 5 years old, standing in that driveway. How about that? Grandad Bert, he was a baker, and his claim to fame was he didn't have a belly button. Well, he had one at one point, but he was carrying a bag of flour, being a baker, across his chest. It slid down, did him a lot of damage. He lost his belly button. He was my first introduction to a lambretta. He had a lambretta with a rack, and he used to sit on the front porch of our house I just showed you. Blue and white it was. So this area I'm just riding through now, I used to walk down here, play down here when I was a kid. Always used to have to stay away from this bit. This area is known as the mill, so I've just ridden past behind me. It's long gone now, but there was a mill there, proper mill, powered on the river. I think that fella there just wondered who I was talking to. So this area here, now a kids' playground. Never had this when I was a lad. Got a zip line just here, look. hours of fun on that. It is cold down here though. I suppose that might have some significance, but to somebody, but it's somewhat less artistic and valuable than what I filmed the other week. I think Newark on Trent has a far better quality of graffiti, clearly. So just past, made a little mental note, past 6 different dog walkers, all walking their dogs, all with their faces buried into their phones. 2 of them had no idea I was riding towards them, no idea whatsoever. When you're outdoors, leave your phone alone. Enjoy the outdoors. Getting through lovely stuff like this, people have got their heads buried in their phone. Apart from anything else, today make your fingers bloody cold. So theoretically, footage shouldn't be massively different, although I must admit I did the settings from memory, so I'm not 100% I've got every setting as it should be, but we'll see. So just here by this wondrous peg that we've seen before, and this is going to be a COVID testing station. It seems to be looking like it's going to be a fairly permanent affair. We've got some wooden steps and things being put in place. They've got cranes, got all sorts going on. I just expected gazebos. Yeah, I suppose it could be a sign of our times, things to come. So everything is looking pretty wintry this morning. It's the first morning I've been out and it's been frosty, proper frosty like this. I read a thing the other day and I reckon that this year could be a lot of snow. Kind of finish off the year, wouldn't it? What else can we have this year? I suppose we've got 5 weeks to go. Could be anything. So not gone too far this morning. Sign off now. Just wanted to get some footage, have a play with it, see how it is. So thanks again for watching. See you again in a few days time. Bye.